Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and Senator Kennedy lays waste to this terrible woke Biden nominee.
You didn't tell Senator Graham the truth, did you?
Senator, I took an oath to tell the truth, and I have done so faithfully.
Now, on February 22nd, 2018, you spoke to the American Constitution Society. And this is what you said. The right to work movement is deeply racist. You said that, didn't you?
Senator, I do not have that speech in front of me. I have spoken on a number of occasions about
the
history.
You turned your notes over to us. You didn't read them before you turned them over?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history. I was not speaking about...
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
I have turned over all of my notes from my speeches.
I don't think you're telling the truth, Ms. Berner.
Well, he's probably right. She is a Biden nominee after all, and they always have a stunning record of weird lies of omission and then having this coded language whenever they answer anything. And it's about to get way, way worse.
Let me ask you another question. Do you remember Mindy Sturgis?
No, sir, I do not remember.
I'm embarrassed you don't remember her. She was one of your union members. She alleged that she was the victim of sexual discrimination at one of your local unions. This is what she said. She alleged that one of the executives there asked her, quote, if she enjoyed rough sex and bondage. She said that the chapter president, Mr. Dave Regan, asked her, quote, does the carpet match the drapes? And, quote, what would you do for some jewelry? She alleged that Mr. Regan told another staffer, quote, that the only way she is getting a job is if she sucks my member of the male anatomy.
Wow. I guess it's official, folks. It's time to cancel the SEIU. Granted, I believe that before all this sexual misconduct allegations, but you'd think that this lawyer, who is a lesbian, a feminist, and has grown up on the left wing for her entire life, you'd think that she would stand up for this lady, now wouldn't you? Yeah, you can take a good guess what happens next.
Another employee said in an affidavit that Mr. Reagan, quote, went around asking women if he could sniff their panties. And she wrote you and asked you to investigate. And you said no, didn't you?
Senator, I have dedicated my career to representing women and families. That has been my work.
You said no, didn't you?
Senator...
You told her that let her own chapter represent or investigate its own misconduct, didn't you?
The letter that you are quoting from, I wrote in my capacity as counsel to my client. It was the position of my client, and I was acting as an advocate.
You refused to investigate, though, didn't you?
Senator, I believe that I have faithfully adhered to my obligations as an attorney for my client.
I don't think Ms. Sturgis would agree with you. In fact, Mr. Reagan, the chapter president, is still the president, isn't he?
I believe.
You don't even know?
Dave Reagan is the president of one of our local union, of one of SEIU's local unions. Yes.
Wow.
So let me get this straight: an ardent feminist, an actual lesbian with a family, by the way. It's a pretty interesting dynamic, and a criminal lawyer. Oh, sorry, not a criminal lawyer, but a longtime lawyer who's grown up in left-wing circles decides that, no, I'm not going to defend this lady from all these ridiculous accounts of sexual harassment. I guess it's true what they say about HR. HR is there for the company. It's not for actually protecting the workers. And this lady, despite being on the left, doesn't protect the worker. And it's absolutely asinine, the amount of double standards. And then when called out on it, she says, "I was just working for my client." That's not the entire case, though. She had the power to refer the case, send it up the chain, or prosecute, or actually go in and figure out what's going on. But in unions, there is no standard like a double standard, which is exactly why they've been on the left wing of the American political spectrum for so long. Fortunately, though, the Republicans are slowly pulling away at that. Guys like Josh Hawley are talking about standing up for actual union workers in red states. And it's a very interesting thing to see because Republicans tend to shy away from unions. But that's not the important part. The important part is the left is not held to its own standards. So when it comes to this lady, let's see, Miss Nicole Berner, she thinks it's okay to be flamingly left-wing, and then when the time comes to defend her principles, she balks. I guess that would be a bit triggering for her now, wouldn't it? And if you want triggered liberals in your life, go over to my friends at basebuy.shop, link in the description below, and show the world how conservative you really are. Now, folks, when it comes down to it, whenever Senator Kennedy is grilling a witness, particularly under the Biden administration, you don't even need to watch the clip. It means that this person is not unqualified, but has such a background that makes you just scratch your head and go, these people don't really believe in their own laws. These people don't believe in their own standards. And it's why every time Joe Biden fills another federal bench seat somewhere on the judicial court, I guess judicial court would be an oxymoron at this point, but it's telling that the left-wing perspectives care more about their objectives than they do about law, which is exactly why they should be voted out every single time. Hopefully we can flip the Senate back in 2024 in order to gain some semblance of sanity. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. And until then, y'all have a good one.